celebration. Kemi Orisholo has details.
Since 2012, when Dangote Cement bet in this community, Ibeshe and 17 other settlements around it have reaped the dividends of a peaceful host. Among several other landmarks, this hospital water facility and solar power stands are a testimony to the enduring symbiotic relationship between the Dangote Cement factory and its host community. The second edition of the Dangote Ibeshe Community Day brought together top officials of the organization, led by the plant director and members of the community in an atmosphere of merriment. The celebration offered fun, felicitations, and promises of more empowerment.
This year we recorded another first maiden edition of the Care for Elderly program in October, which had 50 aged men and women from the host communities as beneficiaries. Today there will be a presentation of scholarship award to 119 indigent and brilliant students, as well as 60 weeding machines to empower and boost harvest for the farmers in the coming years. As usual, the women fold is covered, as we are also making 50 units of chest raises available to identified vulnerable women to start up and scale their business.
While thanking Dangote Cement for embarking on projects that positively impact the community, the Aburu of Ibeshe land, Obarotimi Olusheyi Mulero, says people of Ibeshe will continue to be grateful to the company while asking for more collaboration.
We know and we have seen your efforts in our community, and we are glad that we have this opportunity of having this gigantic industry on our land. We equally, as usual, promise to cooperate with the management and staff of Dangote Cement PLC Ibeshe.
It was to be started in 2012. Everything was not okay. But now Dangote is getting it right. Each community is getting its fair sharing. And we appreciate God Almighty that make it so.
In all, about 23 projects focusing on education, health, and agriculture were undertaken by Dangote Cement, while 50 chest freezers and 60 weeding machines were distributed to women and farmers drawn from the 17 communities in Ibeshe community. In Abeokuta, Kemi Orisholo, NTA News.
The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has in the last 10 months generated about 5 trillion for the Federation. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer said this at an interactive session with Senate Committee on Finance. National Assembly correspondent Lami Ali reports on this and the budget defense engagement of the Northeast Development Commission and the National Judicial Council with joint committees.
The CEO says the driving force for NNPC Limited is to continue to add value in Nigeria's projects with transparency as the guiding principle. The results-oriented management, he adds, takes cognizance of the need to make profits.
But today, the reform has brought us to be at par with our peers across the globe. We sell to the right partners at the right price, and ultimately, that is why you are seeing the value.
At 77.96, we are still very good to go. And hopefully we will have even excess.
The Northeast Development Commission also appeared before the National Assembly Joint Committee to defend its budget. The Managing Director informed lawmakers that the Commission is executing about 600 projects to improve on healthcare delivery, security, education and agriculture in the region.
To beef up security, we have provided consummate support to the military and the paramilitary in terms of vehicles and other support facilities beside kinetics. We are also building vocational training centers, youth development centers, and so on and so forth.
The 2024 proposal of your budget, which would be subjected to scrutiny,
is a constitutional responsibility which we ought to do as legislators.
It was a different story during the appearance of the National Judicial Council. The Joint Senate and House Committee on Judiciary rejected the envelope system applied.
If you look at the proposal for this year, each MDA has been given an increment except the NJC.
The DG budget should cause appearance here. The Minister of Budget Planning should be here. We should ask them. Step down this, meet the leadership until we get some outcome, then we'll come back and continue with the job.
The way and manner the budget of the Nigerian judiciary is handled clearly encroaches upon the independence of the Nigerian judiciary, clearly compromises the independence of the Nigerian judiciary.
The independence of the judiciary, they insist, is sacrosanct. From the National Assembly, Lami Ali, NTA News.
The head of service of the Federation, Folashade Yemieson, has stressed the need for states and non-state actors to properly adopt the information and communication technology system into their working processes. This was contained in a presentation at a 2023 National Council on Establishment meeting held in Bauchi. Awal Abdullahi reports.
This is the 45th meeting of the National Council on Establishment, which provided a platform for discussion on issues relating to working procedures in the Nigerian civil service, opportunities given by the federal government in agriculture, and other intervention programs are what the head of service of the Federation said are meant to improve the welfare of the Nigerian civil servants.
The federal government has also intensified its investments in the area of value proposition for civil servants through a number of programs. In addition to the new allowance that core civil servants now enjoy, we also have a lot of programs, agripreneurship programs, where after training, civil servants get a loan from the Bank of Agriculture and they can start their own farms immediately instead of waiting until after retirement.
The civil service, as the organ responsible for implementing government policies and programs, has been receiving the attention it deserves since we came first on board as a government in 2019. We have made concerted efforts towards motivating and improving the standard of living of the civil servants for greater productivity and result-oriented service.
Stakeholders were optimistic that the issues deliberated will help in the implementation of the new performance management system. Participants at the meeting are the heads of civil service from the 36 states of the Federation. In Bauchi, Awal Abdullahi, NTA News.
To ensure professionalism and efficient service delivery, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Ogun State Command, has organized training for its armed squad on fundamentals of law enforcement and protection of government infrastructural facilities. Yemi Dalemo reports that the training is aimed at making the armed squad officers abide by the NSCDC's rule of engagement while tackling security challenges in Ogun State.
Seminar organized for all arms-bearing departments and units in the Ogun State Command of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps is aimed at reminding the officers of the need to be more professional while carrying out their duties and avoiding incidents that can tarnish the image of the command. Ogun State Commandant of the Corps, David Ojelabi, notes that the need to holistically tackle emerging security challenges in the state, curb social unrest, and work in harmony with other security agencies in the state, informed the refresher seminar.
We train them, we sensitize them. You know, it takes some modalities before you can pull the trigger. So it is one of the things we are teaching them today. You know, protecting human rights wherever they are, bearing in mind that they are citizens in uniform, and their efforts, their engagement is to protect, you know, the citizen which equally belongs to. And I believe that at the end of the program today, you'll be better informed.
Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Noimot Salako Oyedele, charged the officer to be committed to ensuring adequate protection of critical government infrastructure and embarking on advocacy campaigns against the willful destruction of public properties. The Deputy Governor hinged on the need for more collaboration of the security agencies in the state to have a stronger, safer, and committed security apparatus in Ogun State.
I assure you of the full support and commitment of Ogun State in providing the necessary resources and logistics to support your core. We recognize the critical role you play in the overall development of our society and will continue to prioritize this relationship. Apart from actually, you know, the security aspect of what you do, we should also do a lot of advocacy to let people understand that defacing, stealing, and damaging these things, it affects all of us, and the value, collective value to society, which we lose by them, pilfering and stealing all these things, is huge.
Guest lecturers at the event harped on the need for security agencies to always abide by the rule of engagement and understand the provisions of the law in securing and protecting the citizens' rights, while also ensuring adequate protection of infrastructural facilities and achieving a peaceful society. In Abeokuta, Yemi Dalemo, NTA News.
Channel 12 News continues shortly. Stay with us.
Donga as they explore the hills and valleys of Nigeria's vast fertile fields.
Why is rice so expensive?
It is labor intensive.
And discovering future harvest heroes in Nigeria's premier inter-school agricultural quiz competition.
Which of the following is an example of a beverage crop?
Coffee.
Correct.
Catch new episodes on NTA Network every Saturday at 6 p.m. and on Arewa 24 TV, 5 p.m. every Sunday.
Stay tuned. Why put yourself through the stress of pounding when you have Native Tastemaker, Deli Dawa?
It smells like Eru and Dawa.
Yes, Deli Dawa is a powdery seasoning made from fermented locust beans and is processed under hygienic conditions. Deli Dawa gives that native aroma to your vegetable soup, egusi soup, mian taushe, mian kuka, and other native meals. Go get your Deli Dawa at the nearest market today. Deli Dawa, made from fermented locust beans. Deli Dawa, Native Tastemaker.
Welcome back. World Health Organization has officially granted the WHO pre-qualification status to National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control Central Drug Control Laboratory in Yaba, Lagos, signifying a milestone in its dedication to ensuring the safety and quality of pharmaceutical products in Nigeria. Director General of the agency, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, disclosed this to newsmen in Abuja. Aman Jabani reports.
Pre-qualification status by the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, which started in 2010, believed to highlight the renewed effort of the Nigerian government towards safeguarding its health. The World Health Organization pre-qualification status of the Central Drug Control Laboratory in Yaba is a testament to the unwavering commitment of NAFDAC in meeting international standards of excellence in drug quality, control, and regulation, expected to bring benefit to the lab and, most importantly, to the Nigerian people while ensuring the quality, safety, and efficacy of medicines tested and certified.
It's a globally recognized badge of honor that attests to the CDCL's competence in assuring the quality of pharmaceutical products. It places the lab among an elite group of laboratories worldwide, known for their excellence in drug analysis. This directly translates to improved access to safe and effective medicines for the Nigerian populace.
NAFDAC Governing Council Chairman Dr. Mafutau Bolaji Haya speaks more on the new status of the lab.
The staff, the management and the council are working together, and because of this we've been able to get this far. This pre-qualification by the World Health Organization is a recognition of the impact of our efforts.
NAFDAC says it looks forward to leveraging this achievement to strengthen its partnership, enhance healthcare access, and contribute to the overall improvement of public health in Nigeria and the West African region. Hamman Jabani, NTA News.
Meanwhile, application of data has been described as a veritable tool for equitable distribution of resources and the realization of peace across boards. This was the focus of a stakeholders sensitization program organized by the Federal Character Commission for Southwest officials. Francis Udoja brings us this story.
Application of data has been described as a veritable tool for equitable distribution of resources and the realization of peace across borders. This was the focus of a stakeholder sensitization program organized by the Federal Character Commission for Southwest officials. Francis Udojo reports.
One of the major responsibilities of the Federal Character Commission is to ensure equitable distribution of resources without shortchanging any geopolitical zone. This informed the sensitization program on the imperative of data submission for national development.
The event, which had participants from ministries, departments and agencies, as well as institutions of learning from the Southwest Zone of Nigeria, has equity, fairness and justice in distribution.
That concludes the news at 7. I'm Ayala Balogo. Good evening.
Exclusive hotel and event center will have various rooms for lodging and accommodation, executive suites, double and single chalets. Come and have a 5-star experience in hospitality. We have a bar where we sell varieties of wines and drinks. Our restaurant is second to none with mouth-watering dishes, African cuisine, continental and local dishes, all at affordable prices. Our event space is suitable for all ceremonies, be it social or corporate. We'll have a big parking space and our environment is conducive for all. Our security is watertight and we have 24 hours power supply. We are located at Quarry Road at Abeokuta, Ogun State. You can reach us on 006 081 0672. New Gate Exclusive Hotel and Event Center, the sure bet in hospitality.
Why put yourself through the stress of pounding when you have Native Tastemaker, Deli Dawa?
It smells like Eru and Dawa.
Yes, Deli Dawa is a powdery seasoning made from fermented locust beans and is processed under hygienic conditions. Deli Dawa gives that native aroma to your vegetable soup, egusi soup, mian taushe, mian kuka, and other native meals. Go get your Deli Dawa at the nearest market today. Deli Dawa, made from fermented locust beans. Deli Dawa, Native Tastemaker.
Looking for an electronic store where you can have value for your money? Oni Electronics is it. Oni Electronics. We offer a variety of modern electronic gadgets at affordable price. We are located behind the shopping complex opposite General Post Office, NTA Abeokuta. For inquiries, call 0803-350-6850. At Oni Electronics, we do after-sales service, installation, and given of advice on how best to handle your electronic gadgets for optimal satisfaction. That's not all. Our goods are examined and tested before you leave our store. We ensure your goods are in good condition. Oni Electronics, quality service, value for money. Patronize us today.